I are clever.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Settlers Saturday, episode 45. Now I've got high hopes for this level, I think, well this episode, because you know what, since last episode we've managed to defend ourselves quite well. I don't think anyone's going to attack us at the moment. Last time we was in a good, a couple of episodes ago was in a good situation, and then I kind of screwed myself over here by sending the entire force in against these Romans. Yeah, but we've managed to defend ourselves. We've managed to actually increase the production a little bit here. See, we've got 3 weaponsmiths, so yeah, I think this whole episode we're going to be churning out troops as fast as possible. Look at this. As I've been speaking there, we got a few more. Cool. So at which point do we swap back to swords again, like I did a few episodes ago? Let's do that straight away. Drop down to about half, I think. Yeah, something like that. Half production of bows. Okay. So for every 2 swordswomen there, we'll have 1 archer. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. I think we should start thinking about attacking this guy, but doing it a little bit more sensibly than before. Yeah. So we've got all these pioneers. I think we did try to employ the tactic of sending in the pioneers as human shields. We don't quite need them anymore, so let's convert them back to regular people. Convert them back as well. Did we start thinking about gold? There is gold here, and I think there's enough for a mine. Now the only thing is we could make a gold mine down here, but I'm not sure. This entire map has been a nightmare for people getting stuck. Are these people getting stuck? No, these are all donkeys. That's fine. The donkeys seem to be okay with it, but it's just the regular people that can't really figure it out. So I'm thinking if we branch out down here, we might have some kind of catastrophe down where everyone's trying to walk around this bit, so maybe we won't branch out down here for now, at least. Look at this hive of activity. I say this every episode, but I love it. I love all the people running around and doing their thing. That's pretty cool. How are we doing for stone here? It looks like this building, this coal mine here, needs a little bit of stone. If you remember last episode, we had to take some drastic measures and use the gold to stone spell, so we've lost all of our gold and we are at a fighting strength of 42%. Yeah, we've got no gold whatsoever. So I think on the agenda today we will definitely, let's promote those spearwomen. Yeah, we will definitely try and sort out a way of getting gold. We'll get this geologist to explore this area a little bit more, get a bit more of an accurate idea of where all that gold is. There's enough for a couple here, a couple of mines, but I'm a little bit reluctant to start building down here. I'm not sure if the NPCs are going to like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's get a gold smelter going on. Okay, where shall I pop this? As close as possible? Yeah. And where are we dropping the stone? We'll keep an eye on these. Oh, was it somewhere around here, right in the middle of this desert, if I remember correctly, because I couldn't actually build anything in this desert. Okay. Let's just double check the food production. It looks like we have a fair few bakeries here. Okay, just three, but they're all doing quite well. Okay. And we've turned this donkey farm off because that is an absolute drain on resources there with this wheat. It kind of screws over every single other system. Okay, so we do definitely need stone. Cool. Okay. Oh, there's a good few stacks of stone there. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly a 5th one there. And these are piles of 8 stone. So we could use a few more donkeys. What are these? Donkeys as well. Okay. Are we sending anything else up? No, we're not. Okay. So there's not much we can do there besides sit back and wait for the donkeys. We could try and produce a few more. Let's take this off, okay. But then it does have a major effect on the pig farms and stuff like that. We could go to distribution here. It's already quite low. Anyway, let's drop it down a little bit more. I was going to go 10%, 11% will do, that's cool. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. Okay. So we've got to think about attacking this guy. I really want to take a bit of his land. He's got all these weapons here. I wonder if does he still have these weapons? Can I reveal the map? I can. Here we go. So screw this Egyptian guy at the top. Let's not focus on him. Oh, look at all those weapons. We could really use them. He does have a little bit of stone we could use as well. And all the iron and things like that. Yeah, I guess once we start attacking and it starts crushing towers and things, yeah, we're going to start stealing a lot of stone from him. He's got all of these weapons ready. That's just the AI. I mean, he could have troops and troops and troops by the... There's at least 100. That whole storage area has weapons there. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. And then again... And again here. Over 100 troops. But he's not made the most of it. I guess it's because it's the AI. Which is, in a way, it's a shame that I'm not being challenged to the full potential, but I think we would have been wiped out by now, so maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah. Possibly. Oh, look at this. So let's go for another large residence here. I don't think there's anything else really being built. Well, besides this gold smelter. Okay. We'll convert these pioneers back. Okay, okay. So our land goes all the way down here. I wondered where our base stopped here, but it's all the way down here. Almost connected with this. And then we can kind of maybe think about making gold here. It looks like we've got spots for 2 mines here. Do we have spots for a 3rd gold mine? Let's check that out. That's definitely one around there. Yeah? Maybe not. Maybe slightly to the left. That? Yeah, okay. Then another one. Yeah? And a 3rd one, possibly? Okay, whatever. Yeah, we'll go with that. So we've got 3 gold mines there. That's cool. Can we get any more coal? We'll send these ladies off now. Check out the coal here. I could squeeze one in there. Or around here. Let's get a couple of these down here. Have a little explore of this. I want to try and contain it to this mountain, I think, because, like I said, branching out might get a little bit confusing, though there is a nice juicy patch of coal there. Okay, we need a pickaxe. I think we might need a couple of pickaxes here. Let's just go with 4. I mean, we've got the storage area. It looks like it's probably almost full. Okay. Now, where should we attack from? It looked like when I revealed the map here, there was a big area of troops defending this tower. So I'll tell you what, let's send our troops down here. And this can be our attacking force. Yeah. And when it hits about 100, we'll send them in, I think. That sounds about right, doesn't it? And we are maxed out here. Look at these. All of them are, by the looks of things. It looks like we just don't have the people, so it's probably a good idea I built this large residence. Let's put it on a high priority, and we could probably get away with crushing at least a couple of these, salvage the stone from it. That's like 8 stone there, okay. And we only need 9 for this. I want to try and pay attention to where these donkeys are sending this stone. I think it's here. But it might not be. I guess there's one way to find out. We could check like this. Yeah. I'm sure I spent okay, here it is. I'm sure I spent a very long time making a nice elaborate system for these donkeys to take. And it doesn't seem to have saved or anything. Maybe I did something wrong. It's just a big straight line there. It seems to be working for them, so I won't mess with it. So we've got a defensive force here. We've got this healer's quarters, which I thought was a good idea, but we didn't have the stone for it, even though it only needs 2, and it's never been built. So, you know what, yeah, let's go for it. Any spells that can help us along in this? I don't think there is really, is there? We can't really do much. And look at this, we've got, I'm just looking at this small temple here, it's only got 1 bit of mead outside, when the storage area next to it has got like at least 2 stacks, and halfway towards a 3rd stack of mead there, so we definitely just don't have the people. Yeah, I hate this part, this part where you just entered into a little bit of a stagnant area. Luckily I've got this on a high priority, this should help. Yeah, this should help, okay. Have we produced any more donkeys? It's hard to tell, I never checked at the start. We've got 13 donkeys at the minute, all going back and forth, not really getting in each other's way. I thought they might be. Yeah, I think they just clipped through each other actually, yeah, that's not a big deal. Cool. Okay, okay. So we need a few more donkeys, I think. Could we slightly harass this guy? Could we tease him a little bit? Let's do it, yeah. We've got, what's that? 39 troops there. It's weird that these towers, by the looks of things, only have 2 guards in them. And then when you actually get there, it's full of guards. All these large towers have got it. No doubt that they're just full of people anyway. Okay. Oops. Oh, that's a fighting force. Look at that, convert barbarians as well. See, I've got them selected. That's strange, isn't it? I've got them selected, okay. And he's actually sending the ones that I converted back. And while I was looking at that, we got completely wiped. All 39 of us. But that's good to know. It's good to know how much of a fighting force they have. They can easily fend off 49 or 39 troops. Yeah, probably not the best attack. I'm not the best at choosing times to attack. But we've got like 3 stacks of weapons here. So we should be okay. We should be alright. We've got enough of a force to defend ourselves, at least. I think we should maybe add to that force a little bit. Seeing as we got wiped out so easily then, let's just add to that force very slightly. Okay, so this large resident has a nice amount of materials down here. It only needs 1 more stone, a little bit of wood, but wood is not an issue at all here. Even with such a tiny amount of production, wood isn't a problem for us. Cool. Yeah, it looks like things have kind of slowed to a halt here. Yeah, that's not very good to see. Definitely things have kind of ground down here. Let's drop another coal mine in, I think, yeah? Any spot for a coal mine over here? Possibly not, by the looks of it. Maybe around here. Wow, look at this. Can I send goods? Oh, I can't. I could call goods. Let's do that. That seems like an excellent idea, actually. Let's go to the middle of this desert with this priest that's actually almost dead. Did we just build this? No. Okay. I wondered why we had a little influx of troops there. Who knows why that was. So let's get the priest to the middle of the desert where we're not going to build anything. That'll do. and we'll call goods, and because this is all clumped together, hopefully we should get them all. Oh yeah. Wow, look at that. What's that? 6 stacks. Nice. Nice. That's exactly what we need. Without the help of the donkeys there. Cool. And I think this marketplace was actually maxed out there, so these ladies have started to run back and forth and get some stuff for us. Excellent. We could think about popping another residence here, but there are 6 people carrying things. Is that going to be enough? Yeah, we've actually got enough wood for a small residence here, so let me pop that on a high priority. Because we've got this 2 here, but then it looks like there's a stack there. We could even go for medium residence, but I don't think that's necessary. So we'll just leave them to it. We'll leave them to do that. No big deal. Look at that though, people are loving that. We've already got through 1 stack of that stone already. Looks like we've built this large residence, that's cool. And yeah, the second people are coming out, they've got a job to do. Which is always good to see. It means that you definitely did need to build that large residence. So things should start speeding up a little bit. It looks like they already are. In terms of the building progress. I'm just looking for a place where I could drop another coal mine. What's this around here? Let's have a look down here. Could try and squeeze one in here. I think we're kind of clutching at straws now though, aren't we? We could get another iron ore mine in. Let's definitely do that. And then we've got one here as well. Okay, okay. And then after that, we'll have to think about down here. Hopefully we can build things down here without confusing everyone. That's the thing I'm worried about the most, confusing people. And people just getting caught and stuck in each other's way and stuff like that. It would be terrible. Awesome, that's good to see. Maybe we could even go for another large residence here. Look at this, instantly with jobs to do. They've all got stuff to do. Let's go for another large residence. Around here, never mind. There's an area here that looks like you could probably pop in a large residence, and I think maybe I did put a large residence here and then knock it down, and that's why it's so flat. That makes sense. Like all around here looks fairly flat. Okay, so last time I looked up these grain farms actually, one of them wasn't quite built yet. So how many do we have? Oh, maybe it was this one that I saw. Let's put this on a high priority. What's going on? Apparently there's another one somewhere. Another grain farm. Where am I looking? Yeah, +2. Can anyone see it? Is it this one? Yeah, what's going on? I thought it was this one. It looks like these 2, yeah. So these haven't really had any progress on them whatsoever, strangely enough. Because yeah, we do have two scythes there, okay. Suddenly a boatload of troops as well, cool. Let's send them in to defend ourselves for now, okay. We need to start thinking about gold as well, definitely. Let's build a storage area here, and we'll set this so it only accepts gold. If there's a way to do it. Yeah, so this storage area will only accept gold. Cool. Right next to the smelter. That should be okay. And we've got more stone now than we can possibly use. I'm sure we can use it eventually, but there's a good couple of stacks here, a nice amount down here, nothing we need to worry about anymore. And then how's the stone situation up here going? This is all tapped out. There's one more rock there. Okay. Just one more rock, okay. And then after that, there's no more stone. So when it gets to the point where I've ran out of stone here, that's it. I'm going to have to attack. Yeah. It'll get to a point where I can't build large residences anymore, which means I can't get any more people, which means it doesn't really matter, like this guy down here, it doesn't really matter how many weapons I have. If I can't build a large residence to get people, not much I can do. I think we could attack this guy. If we can attack this guy in such force with a good strength at least. I think that fighting force we did earlier was a little bit weak, wasn't it? Yeah. I thought, yeah, we'll give it a go, we can do that, but no. No way. Okay. So let's get a decent force. I was going to say something like this, but a little bit bigger than this. And then we'll attack him. And we'll be able to loot his base. I can connect these up fairly quickly. We are actually probably connected to his base down here. Let's have a look on the map. Yeah, I think at this point, if you try, it's hard to see on the colour, but I think we're touching there. So if I attack from this way, we'll be able to conquer his base, or I could just go in here. Like his base starts after these trees, I think. So I could just go in here with a couple of pioneers and connect the bases quite easily. Okay. What's going on with these grain farms? Okay, this one's just been built. If there's a farmer on the way. Is that it? Oh, here we go. There's the farmer on the way. That has taken a long time for these grain farms. I'm thinking maybe we could put another one down. Let's not build too many buildings for now, though, actually. We could consider putting another one down. Seeing as how many donkeys do we have now? Where am I looking? 18. So that's 5 extra donkeys. You know what? We don't need donkeys anymore, I don't think. I'm thinking maybe we could even crush that. Did we just get an extra 19? Okay. Cool. Yeah, we definitely don't need this anymore. Looking at the amount of stone we've got here, we do of course already have 19 donkeys. Let's crush this. And get that wheat back. Maybe not exactly necessary. We could have kept that, I think, but never mind. We'll crush it, get the wheat back. We've already got 19 donkeys doing their job for us, and then of course we can cast the call goods spell and get those goods as well. So yeah, no point in that. Okay. How many do we have here? Not a massive force. Let's send it here. Here. Let's send it here even with a H. Went a little bit common there. Okay. Not a peep out of the Egyptian guys. Gave me so much hassle last time. I looked through the old files. It actually took 7 attempts to make that episode last week. 7 attempts. Well, that was my 7th attempt that you guys saw. Yeah. Some of them was like, oh, hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Settlers Saturday. Boom. Okay, we just got wiped out. And the episode's been like 8 minutes long. Which of course you don't want to see. You don't want me to see me trying to do that. And then it's just me just being there like, oh no, there's nothing we can do. So yeah, I mean it does kind of get rid of the hardships. You know, for me that was a wicked achievement. I was like, yeah, we finally managed to get to a point where we're not being attacked anymore. But for you guys, I guess it was just another episode of Settlers Saturday. Yeah. I've always thought about that. What would be the best way to edit it? Who knows? Who knows? It looks like we're back on track though. Lots of this coal has been used, which is always good to see. Could we build another set of iron smelters and weaponsmiths and that. Maybe. How low are we running here? Some of these look like they were almost tapped out. Look at that, 6%. Yeah. Let's go for another one though, if we can. How are we doing for buildings here? These have all got the building materials they need. What are my builders doing? Are they just standing around? Yes, they are. Look at that. Come on, ladies. Let's get a couple more pickaxe, another couple more hammers even. And I'll tell you what, we'll put these on a high priority. That one is on a high priority. And still there's no builders. Well, all of these buildings that have all the materials they need, let's put them at least on a high priority. All it needs is one builder, and then we're on the go. Those builders were standing around doing nothing. I didn't see them. It looks like they were just stood there doing nothing. I really don't understand it sometimes. Oh, I think. How long was that there for? Was that already there? This guy's base? He must have just built a tower, actually. He must have, yeah. He's built a tower since the last time I cast the reveal map spell. Somewhere around here. Of course, he can build. The Egyptians can build on the desert. Yeah, he's definitely built a tower there. Okay. As long as he doesn't build any more. But then again, even if he does, we've tapped out so much stone from this base. If he starts building another tower, I'll just quickly cast the Call Good spell and just steal as much stone as we possibly can. What's going on here? Okay, I'm going to stop the trade for a minute just so we can get this small residence built. Look at this. It looks like it was all going to this thing here. This marketplace, which is strange. Oh, okay, we just got attacked. I was wondering where from, but it was that thief. That's not so bad. This guy's got quite a complex base here. I've always liked the Egyptians. I like the little woodcutting huts. They just look dead simple, really utilitarian. Like they're not trying to be anything. Like the Asian woodcutters are so fancy and so complex. Even these ones are pretty complex, aren't they? The Egyptian ones, they're just a square, just a cube. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. Oops. I thought we had a bit of combat there. We don't. Okay. Now fighting strength, I do want to send some troops in, but our fighting strength is still only 42%, which isn't great. Look at this, a big conga line of stone, which is something you probably haven't seen on this episode so far. All the way down to this large residence. Perfect. We've got more stone than we can shake a stick at here. Okay. This storage area is of course completely useless at the time being because we don't have the gold smelter, and this can only store the gold for us. The gold mine, what kind of food is the gold mine taking here? Fish. It's just going straight for fish there. Is that a good idea? I guess if fish is the best option for it, then we're going to go for fish. Maybe we could build a couple more right along the coast here, as close as possible to these gold mines. Yeah, let's squeeze 4 in, because they don't always get fish, do they? We'll squeeze 4 in there, and of course then we need 4 fishing rods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got a spare pickaxe there. I was thinking we could possibly get a pickaxe for these gold mines, but I think we should be okay. Nice. Could we go for another gold smelter? Is it not necessary? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. Okay. How are we doing now? Could we go for another large residence? This one is taking ages. What's going on? There's like a zombie apocalypse of builders there, though. Are they going to this coal mine? Okay, yes, they are. And we'll also put this large residence on a high priority there. Okay. How about this? Okay, this small residence has been built. Let me take this back on. We'll put this back on and we'll put it on a high priority. Okay, so that was the 30-minute mark, guys. I thought we was going to attack there. I thought we was. We did a little bit, but we got wiped out. I think maybe next episode, if we start producing this gold as fast as I think we're going to do it, hopefully next episode we should be able to attack this guy. I'd love to be able to wipe him out and steal all of his resources. That's one of my favourite things in Settlers 3, is when you wipe out a guy and your base is connected to him, so all of your people just run in and start grabbing whatever they can and just looting the place dry and taking it back to your base and utilising it. It's such a boost for your economy after, like, you know, hours and hours or minutes and minutes of just combat. You know, that takes a toll on your economy, and then, like, all of a sudden you've got this free load of materials that you can steal and use, which is always cool. I like to see that. So if you like to see that as well, come back next time for another episode of Settlers Saturday.